A police officer is expected to be the first witness to take the stand in the Senzo Meyiwa murder trial in the High Court in Pretoria this morning. The Bafana Bafana goalkeeper was killed in Vosloorus, Johannesburg in 2016. The trial started on Friday last week following a series of delays. 5 of the accused were formally charged. SABC News reporter Hasina Gori is covering this court case and joins us now live. A very good morning to you, Hasina. A bit of a sigh of relief generally when the trial got underway Friday. Let's just take us back to the events of Friday before we talk about what to expect today.
Good morning, Desiree. Yes, literally that sigh of relief, especially from the family who've been waiting for this trial to begin officially. So finally, these 5 accused have been formally charged. It took quite a lengthy time to even get that formal charge to, be read out in court, only being done just before lunch, and the plea only happening after the lunch adjournment. We saw before that first that the judge had to ask that the accused number 5's legal team was ready to begin, because as you'd remember, there was that week delay from the council saying that they did not have enough time to consult with the client, saying that the state had only given some information 2 weeks prior to the beginning of the trial, saying, and they accuse the state of ambushing the accused, saying that they were not given a chance to proper consult, saying that due to the distance of where the accused was being kept and where the defense lawyer was situated, that there was quite a problem with them having a chance, also saying that correctional services didn't allow them that time to consult correctly. So they asked for 1 day delay first, the advocate Zanele Masholo asking the judge for the indulgence for 1 day, and then asking then for a full 7 days. We came back on Friday. She said she was ready now to proceed, as well as the defense lawyer for the other 4 advocate Daniel Tefo, saying that they all were ready to proceed, but also bringing to the court's attention that on a Wednesday, when the postponement took place, that accused number 3, Pinton Lube, was allegedly assaulted in the cells here at the Pretoria High Court after the adjournment, saying that he wanted to put it on the record that a case has been opened at the relevant authorities. We've spoken to correctional services saying that they are investigating the matter. Then we also heard from that advocate asking for his accused and his client to be kept back at the Johannesburg Correctional Services and not at the Khosi Mampur Correctional Services, where he was currently being held. The judge, this was a matter that we saw even coming up right before the postponement to this morning. The judge saying that he cannot get involved in the security of the accused, saying he does not understand, the correctional services workings, and he will allow for them to decide, because Advocate Tefo had then asked for his client to be moved from maximum security to the normal cell, saying that his client was being assaulted, and he felt that this was unfair to him, and he was really being punished in those cells. So that was what we saw happening yesterday, on Friday, before that postponement. Then we heard the state outlining their case. They've said that they're going to be calling 15 to 20 witnesses. We know, due to the security and the sensitivity around this matter, the state has not disclosed its full witness list, saying that some are really scared and fear for their life, that some are under witness protection. That's why we saw that delay in them giving out the numbers, the details as well, saying that they want to protect those that want to come and give testimony during the trial. So what we do know is that they're going to rely on evidence from cell phone, ballistic, as well as forensic experts to prove that all 5 accused had common cause to kill Senzo Meyiwa. They're going to rely on cell phone images. They claim that the firearm that they retrieved from the accused number 3's residence in Melville when he was arrested, that firearm is linked to the stray bullets that were found at the scene of Kelly Kumalo's mother's home in Vosloorus, saying that the cell phone images that they've downloaded, or the cell phone data that they've downloaded from that phone that was taken from Ngube, there's a picture of a gun, which is the same gun that was used in the murder, and it was captioned my killing machine. So that's some of the data that they're going to rely on. They're also going to rely on ballistics as well as forensic experts to actually determine how the Bafana Bafana goalkeeper died. According to the state, they alleged that two men broke into that home on that night in October 2014 in Vosloorus and tried to rob the home, asking for valuables and cell phones. Allegedly, 3 gunshots were fired. One hit Senzo Meyiwa, which is the one that entered into his chest, coming out of his body and leaving him, with that fatal wound. The other grazed the leg of Zanele Khumalo, the sister of Kelly Khumalo, and another went into the kitchen and was found on the scene. So a spent bullet was what linked the gun, which they're alleging was found. So that's also the evidence they're going to use. They also allege that the matter or the incident was plotted at the Vosloorus hostel, and the phone that was stolen from the scene, they allege that the tracking device or the cell phone data that they found shows movement back to the hostel. So it's just some of the evidence, but they're also going to rely on those that were present at the home at the time of the incident. So those will be called to the stand to give testimony on what took place and shed light on what exactly transpired that evening, something that many have been waiting to hear, with this trial starting, what exactly happened on October 2014, at that home that evening. But also neighbors that may have heard the gunshots will also be called to give testimony. So this is just the state's broad case that they've outlined, right now. And this morning, that first police officer, we don't have a name just yet because due to security reasons, they haven't disclosed that as yet. So this is going to be a week of hearing testimony from various of these experts as well as eyewitnesses who were at the scene.
Hasina, we'll await to see what happens as proceedings begin today. Thank you so much for bringing us up to speed. Hasina Gori there outside the North Gauteng High Court.